Okay, I got audio. All right, hey everybody. I'm here. Hey Crown Tail Half Moon. How you doing? I'm doing I'm catching fish today. So, I've caught some albino, bristlenose plecos, and the big ones are hard to catch. Is audio here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you hear me now? Okay, audio and video. All right, catching fish today. I've got 3 customers coming by today, tomorrow, or Saturday. My live stream for tonight has been rescheduled. Hey, Daryl, welcome to the live stream. Due to severe weather forecast here in our area, and I've got a trap set here with cucumber in it, but nobody's taking it. What plecos that I have caught, I've had to just do the 2 net thing, put 1 net in and catch the other one and keep it covered to get it out of the water column. Also, I had to pick up the cave and shake the pleco out into the net. These are 2.5, 3 inch. Hey, Ed's picking up cichlids. How you doing? I'm a little upset over my rummy nose tetras. It's probably my fault. The tank that I put them in was cleaned out. It was a seasoned tank, but it's doesn't have any substrate in it. And the medicated flakes that I was feeding them, they were not eating them, and I didn't know it. And it went to the bottom and started decaying. So of course we probably had an ammonia spike. And at first I didn't have the temperature turned up enough for tetras. I think it was at 71, 72 degrees. And so I turned it up to 75. And once it was reading 75, I turned the heater to the off position. Or, turned it back so it wouldn't come back on. Spent 3 days in AC at Borgate. I don't know where that is. Crown Tail says, have you tried no lights and a towel over to simulate night as the plecos most active at night? No, I haven't tried that because mine are out day and night. So when you put a net in there, they just swim away faster than you think they are. Plecos are difficult to catch. That's why I tell when a customer's coming, I say, give me time to catch your fish, and then I'll message you and let you know I have them caught. I'll fast them for 2 or 3 days, or if you want to come get them today, you can. Because this is in my home. It's not a storefront or anything. It's by appointment only. Atlantic City. At Borgate. I've heard of Atlantic City. I don't know where it is. You're up in New York or Pennsylvania. So, I'm just a little southern girl and don't know where things are. I'm referring to trap you're using. Oh, I could turn the lights out, but which ones am I still trying to catch? I'm still trying to catch some albino, the larger ones. I've caught a couple babies. The I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. But I need to see also, Crown Tail, whether or not the guy's still going to come get them, because I thought I had some 3-inch and bigger. New Jersey, like Vegas. Oh, well, I hope you had a really good time. Sorry you have to explain yourself to this little simple mom. But I am so glad that you had a really good time. You spent 3 days. Okay, yeah, you had a really good break. So back to the grind now, huh? But thank you, Crown Tail. Yeah, I could simulate dark and maybe catch them. Jeremy told me to put some cucumber in a trap. So I got some cucumber and nobody's biting. I gotta get that. I lost my female mystery snail too, so I gotta get her out of there before she causes a problem. Let me see if I can get her. Well, looks like her meat's gone, so somebody's already eaten. So it's just the shell. Yeah, somebody's already eaten the meat out of it, so I don't have to get her out. But I did a 50% change in the 10-gallon over here, right there. And that's where the rummy nose plecos are. Use the divider in half tank also so you can restrict the area to net them. Those are great suggestions. I just don't have a divider big enough for the 40 or the 25. But I've done it in 10 and 20 gallon tanks. And I did it in my 55 when I was catching, I think, the angels that I used to have. I was looking at these angels. Looks like I have males. If I have a female, there's only one in there. A cory cat went into the trap earlier and swam back out. But I was bored, and nobody else was streaming. Brizzle was streaming, but when I went to his live stream, it was buffering. I couldn't get him to come in live, so the chat was live. So I don't know if he lost a signal or what happened. Oh, no poor snail. Now it's definitely mystery. Yeah, her meat is all gone. It's just an empty shell now. So either the plecos, the angels, or the corridoras, or the snails all ate her up. I don't even see her meat. So thank God she didn't cause an ammonia spike or anything. But I do miss her. I never got any eggs. I did see them breeding, but I never got any eggs. So I don't even know if she was old and sterile. Who knows? Because I think she was by herself for months and months and months. But I had Dad over in this 10-gallon of the albino plecos, and he was on eggs, and I couldn't get him out of the cave. So most of the, as far as I know, all of the fry came out. Hey, Carlos, weather looking bad near you, praying for Alabama. Yeah, thanks. We're praying one for another. Severe thunderstorms, tornado warnings, watches, etc. Expected, later this afternoon and this evening. Fans, let's see. Jess is doing giveaway for mystery snail and shrimp. The Aquatic Morning Show is doing a giveaway for mystery snail and shrimp. To enter, type #aquatic-arts in the botanical video comments section. Good luck. Thank you. You had the same issue with Plecos? Yeah, Plecos are not easy to catch. I even had one customer catch his own. Dying off for no reason when I kept them. The Plecos are not dying, honey. The rummy-nosed tetras are dying, but I think it was due to ammonia spike and cool temperatures. And I was feeding them a quad medicated flake, but they weren't eating it, and I didn't pay attention, and it all went to the bottom and started decaying. So you know what happened, ammonia spike. So I did a partial water change yesterday and pulled out 3 dead fish, and then the partial, I would say, was 20%. Today I lost 1 more, and so I did a 50% water change. There is no nitrates, so that tank, it has seeded filter media in it, but I just let that ammonia spike hit. I should enter. 20th is the drawing. Give it a try. High chance to win. Thank you so much, Crown Tail. Let me see if I can go over there. I don't want to do it while I'm live, but I will save the chat and go over there and do it. Thank you. Yep, ammonia. You're right, Carlos. Yeah, a lot of times, and I hate it, but the rummy-nosed tetras, I've got 7 out of the 12 right now. They're not really schooling right now. They're huddled around the heater, because when I do a water change, I don't let the water sit and get warm, so I used only cold water. I didn't check the temp, but there's been a temp drop, maybe about 8 to 10 degrees, and so they're huddling out around the heater right now, and I'll watch it. But I don't know if y'all saw the rack that I rolled out of the way. It's my old laptop's mobile table, and I set my plastic tubs and my fish bags and my fish water up, and I put the customer's order on the outside of the plastic so that I can keep their order straight, because I'm old and stuff happens all the time. So sorry. Have you tried adding Prime? I don't have Prime. I use API products, and the Prime bottle that I had, I think I ended up giving it away to a customer. It was used. It still stunk, so I knew it was still good. So I'll be cooking lunch here in a little while. I've got one of my home chef meals I need to cook. It's got zucchini in it, chicken breast. I think that's mainly it. I usually had always had to add cecum safe choo-choo tray when medicating fish, especially if they're not eating. Well, cecum safe is the same as prime. Crowntail says one tip with rummy nose, the red nose is indicates if not good issues, they lose color. Observation is key. Yeah, I've been watching them. They were poor looking when I got them from Petco. I got a dozen of them. They were schooling back and forth at first really good, and I should have paid attention to the feedings that I was doing. That's my error. And of course ammonia spike, I'm sure, is what caused it, because they were starting to pick up weight even though some were dying. So the ones that I have now, 7 of them, they look healthy. I didn't, so yesterday I vacuumed the substrate really good and got all the decaying food up, and the mulm that was on top of the driftwood could have had a pH crash too. Next time I see safe on eBay, a decent price, I'll let you know. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I have to get used to using new products. For 8 years I've used API. I've hardly ever used any of Seacom's products. I just have to get used to the dosing and everything. Next, okay, and try API Aqua Essentials. Yeah, I saw that product come out. It's similar to Prime. Okay, I'm going to write API because that's all I use is API products, and I'm going to ask them to send me a sample and see if they will. I want to keep their products on the shelf. Man, another choo-choo. When I get any LFS fishes, I put in the hospital quarantine tank, bare bottom, for 6 weeks, and I feed meds, observation, etc. That's what I did with them, even though I needed to bring Dad and the baby Plecos over. Right now it's baby Plecos, and you know, babies that are born in the water are easier to adjust than adults. So the rummy nose that I have are juveniles. They're not full grown yet. I see a couple big plecos trying to get to the cucumber. I'm still needing a female adult blue-eyed lemon bristled nose pleco. Clockwork at 1 o'clock choo-choo. Yeah, I'm at the intersection too, so I get to hear their horns every time they go by. I'm like, maybe, let's see, I'm not quite a block. I'm like a half a block away from the intersection. API is good, I agree, especially if you have it zeroed down and well experienced using it. API and Seacom both will cause sometimes pH shift. I did a water change last week also, or the first of this week. Wednesday? What's tonight? No, today's Thursday. I don't know what day it was. I got the fish on Thursday, the day before my birthday. I had caught all of the plecos, the albino plecos that was in that tank, and let them free over here in the 40-gallon. I shouldn't have done that. Not when you're going to sell fry. I'm going to set up a couple more tins. I've got a 10-gallon that is full of snails. I just wish somebody would come get some snails. Another tip for emergency like ammonia, I keep a prime bottle for that. So maybe you should keep it only in emergencies because you can safely overdose. Okay. And then when you use prime, do you have to do a water change after that? Do you have API stress coat? I use it too for new fishes. Yeah, I use the API stress coat. I bought a bottle of the stress zyme because the new tanks that I set up, even though the sponge filters are seated, they're small, and they have not had a lot of fish. I've been down in fish for months because I was downsizing my aquariums. I hate that I sold that 55-gallon with the koi angel and the flash pleco. As far as I know, the flash pleco's still alive, but he did lose the koi angel, and it was one of those aggressive that a friend of mine, I've watched his videos on angel fish, and he said he never could get true koi angels to breed because of their aggression, and they will fight to the death. Do you? Yeah. Okay. Let me slide my. Now, I usually put my Plecos in separate bags, but this time I put them all together. I'll do another water change before the customer picks them up. These are 5 blue-eyed lemon Plecos. And this is where the albino Plecos are going to go. Let me see if I can get one. They're real feisty. Here's one of them. And so when you measure them, hold on, guys. He's got his barbs out. Yeah, he's 2 inches. And I thought I had 3-inch Plecos. But I'm only gonna get $3. Who's that? Melvin? Hey, Melvin. Koi angel gets super aggression when breeding. I always kept a homemade tank divider or a separate tank and lights off during breeding. It helped lower the aggression in them. I had bred angels in. Okay. All temperature ranges. Skitty Nona's here. Hey, darling. Yep, jumper. Woo! Got him. My fish tanks aquatics. Good afternoon, fishy folks working and lurking. Did you miss me losing the pleco? He jumped right out of my hand. You brave Susan, I could never pick a pleco barehanded. I tried one time, you know, cupping them like this. I got spurred. But if you pick these up on the suck as they are sucking up the glass, I got spurred real bad by a coolie loach. Not a coolie loach. I think it was, what kind of loach was it? A yo-yo loach? I think it was a yo-yo loach. Yeah, these guys don't act like the blue-eyed lemon plecos. These don't like being touched at all. And there's another one. I know it's hard to see them. And albino, that's number 2. This is number 3. They're about 1.5 to 2 inches. And here's number 4. This one's like 1 and yeah, it's about 2 inches. About 2 inches. What was that? Was that number 4? And then these babies are too little. But I'm going to leave them in there in case the customer wants them. And Susan is tonight for your guest show. Sketty, Nona, I had to cancel and reschedule. We're having severe weather in our area, and Jeremy canceled because of that. So we will schedule. So there will be no stream tonight. That's why I'm live right now. And I'm going to get off here in a little bit. Does it sting bad? They're barbs. I've never been stung by a pleco, but the yo-yo loach, oh my God. That spur, that it was like a sword needle, like a needle. It went into my finger. That hurt. I actually dropped the yo-yo loach because I didn't know that they had barbs like that. And it did hurt, and I had to keep it clean. I don't know if there was some poison in it or not, but yes, Carlos, it hurts. But I've never been stung or jabbed or stuck by a pleco. If you pick them up by their sucker mouth and the top of their heads, usually you don't get spurred. I only keep killies and bluefin killies at the moment at my stepdad's house. Wonderful. I'd love to have some of those killies. I keep them outside in totes. Nice. Ouch. Catfish loach, beware, but not so much on a pleco. Yeah. Plecos, I have been, the other day when I was transferring the adults from that 10-gallon over to the 40-gallon, it seemed like the female got her barbs stuck in the net. The male didn't. And I had to work with her carefully not to damage her barbs. And I could care less about the net, but I had to work with her, get her to relax in the net so that I could untangle her. And Jeremy was telling me to get a fine net instead of, let's see. This would have been a better net because it's real fine and doesn't have large holes in it. But this little black one has larger holes in it, and she got stuck in one like this. But I worked with her, and she, you know, I got her loose. And I didn't hurt her because they've spawned already and have another drop of eggs. They tolerate really cold water to 40 mid-30s degrees. The least killies and bluefin killies. Nice. I looked you up and subbed DPK. Yes, great. Showing love for love. But guys, if there's nothing else, y'all have any questions? Right. Any questions that you would have, Carlos is very helpful. Hey, Carlos, are you still able to do logos? Are you able to create logos? I'd like to send them to you so that they could give you some money or a love offering, whatever you'll take. How often do you get eggs from Plecos? I'm trying to think. Y'all, hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. I'm back. How often do I get eggs from Plecos? I'd say every 2 or 3 months. The albinos, there's already 3 drops, 3 spawns in here. And then a new one over there in the 10-gallon. So, I would say about every month or every 2 months. It should be every 10 days of heavily feeding on mixed diet for Plecos. Just saying. Oh, every 10 days? I'd be going out my ears, but I have 1 male and 1 female albino, and I used to have 3 females for the male blue-eyed, and that tank, that 25, crashed or had an ammonia spike or something. I think the pH dropped, and it's I'm trying. I've added plants. Plants don't want to grow over there, and it's not play sand, pool filter sand on top of gravel. The black that was in the substrate has cleared up since I've been putting more root feeders in, And but plants do not like that aquarium. Plecos do breed like crazy. Mine always spawn during water changes. Now my Corys spawn every water change, and they're spawned. I have one male, bless his heart, he needs to hide. I grew up on a lake with some monster catfish in the inlets. I was terrified of them. Let's see. I still can, it just takes me a little time. Okay, so if anybody needs a channel logo or a logo for stickers, contact DPK. And Carlos, can you put your email address in the chat so that they can contact you, even for a logo or if you have any questions? I've been so busy with the therapist and etc. Good. It should be every 10 days, okay? Plecos do breed, okay? Nona, it's from the dorsal spine, fins, etc. Now in catfish, it's the dorsal spine, but on plecos, they have it that comes out from the sides of the top of their faces and down around their gill area, behind their gills. I'll pass on things that want to stab me. Thank you. P.K. Serious Productions 7 at gmail.com. That's his email, everybody. If you need a logo, he said it would take him a little time, but he can still do it. And let me see if I can get his YouTube link. Here's his link. You got it? Okay. It's all right. Thanks, guys. Well, listen, I need to get off of here. I think I've caught as many fish as I'm going to be able to catch right now. I might do like Crown Tail said and turn the lights out and see if they go into the trap so that I can get some of the bigger plecos. The little ones crawl in there fast. Thanks for cheering me up and teaching me new things. Take care. Y'all always welcome, and thank you all for your help and your input. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, #FishFam. Mom, you know I love you. No stream tonight. It's been canceled, and we will reschedule. Bye-bye. I love you.